Hey there, church family. I have a friend who was in Papua New Guinea for a year doing missions work there, and when he came back he brought me a souvenir. It's a gift that he picked up there, and here it is. It is got a turtle there and a face with a sun looking thing and then some symbols down here. I honestly had no idea what this was. I thought maybe it was the half of a boomerang or some kind of religious totem or something. So I asked him very humbly, what in the world is this? And he said, well, obviously it's a road sign. And I thought, a road sign? Really? I don't see it. But he said that anybody on the island where he stayed would be able to interpret the symbols and understand what town or village was ahead down this road based on this sign. That the sea turtle means that it's on the coast, and all of these other symbols mean something, and they tell you what town is down the road. So if I were traveling around in Papua New Guinea and I had to rely on these road signs to get where I was going, I would be completely lost all the time because I don't know how to read the signs. And I wonder if that kind of describes a lot of us when we're going through our lives and we kind of know where we want to go. We want healthy families and happy marriages and successful careers and enough money in the bank to not worry about the next bill that's coming in. And we kind of know where we want to be, but so few people really find their way there. And I know I just have some friends right now who are really struggling. They're seeing their marriages fall apart. They're seeing their families struggle. And the reality is, no one sets out to destroy their marriage. No one sets out to emotionally scar their children. No one sets out to file bankruptcy or get in financial trouble over their heads or ruin their careers or distance themselves from people that they love. We don't set out to ruin our own lives. That's never our goal. I don't know anybody who says, you know what, someday, 5-10 years from now, I hope to completely ruin my life, all my relationships and my finances. Nobody does that. So why do so many people end up in that circumstance where they're seeing relationships crumble and finances get out of control and their career get on the wrong track? Why do so many people end up there? I think it's because we don't know how to read the signs that we come across in life that say, hey, don't go that way, go this way. This is why I think the Bible talks so much about wisdom. Wisdom is the ability to look beyond the moment, to see past the emotion that you're experiencing, to see farther than the circumstances that you're in, and to look at the big picture and say, what decision can I make? What path do I need to take that's going to get me closer to my destination, that's going to take me down the road to a healthy, happy marriage and family and financial freedom and a successful career? And ultimately, we know that what we're created for is a relationship with God through Christ, that we're created to follow Jesus. So wisdom is the ability to see the big picture and say, what is going to move me closer to God? What is going to allow me to put God in a more central place in my life so that everything I do flows out of my relationship with God through Christ? But many of us don't pursue wisdom. Instead, we pursue want. What do I want in this moment? Well, I want to buy something, or I want to flirt with somebody, or I want to whatever. And it's what we want versus what's wise. So I just want to encourage you, and this is a message for me as well, pursue wisdom. James chapter 1 says, if any of you lacks wisdom, he should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault. That all we have to do is ask God, and He will help us broaden our perspective. He will help us understand the big picture so that we can make the choices and choose the paths that lead us where we really need to go. Sometimes that means we have to set aside our wants. We have to say no to the things that we want in this moment so that we can say yes to bigger and better, healthier things down the road. My challenge to you, Read the book of Proverbs through the month of October. October has 31 days. Proverbs has 31 chapters. If you read a chapter of Proverbs a day, you finish the book at the end of the month. And Proverbs is all about wisdom. It has some great advice for us on how to trust in God, how to relate to Him, how to relate to people, how to make good decisions about our finances and about our future. And ultimately the goal is that we live a life that's pleasing to God and a blessing to the people around us. So pursue wisdom. Learn to read the signs so that you can get to where you want to go. Read the book of Proverbs this month. I'm going to do it, and I hope you'll do it with me. God bless you. I hope to see you soon.